All right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol WWR Westwater Resources Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all my subscribers, welcome back, and let's jump into this chart. So Westwater Resources Inc. had a run. What a great run here. From way down here at 150 and some change, even less, and bouncing around with volatility in that direction of sideways movement, and reached highs here of about $14.94, close to $15. And from that point forward, there has been a rejection. And you can see how the bulls have tried to recover or hold this off from hitting newer lows, but the bears and the sell-off, the profit taking, the fear and uncertainty has actually brought this one down below the 50-day moving average since October 7th, and it's been dominated by the bears. Today, there was no drop of bulls whatsoever since the beginning of the day, and it was just dominated by the bears. This is something to pay close attention to and see what is going on for the rest of this week and the days to come, and specifically tomorrow, because this could have a turnaround here based off of what we're seeing in the charts, but it could also start to hit newer lows fairly quickly as it did today. So these are the things that we want to pay close attention to for tomorrow. Let's move our support to its new location. And rarely does this happen, but the lowest point of the day is right now where the stock stands at 590. Literally, that is the lowest point that the stock has reached in the day, 590. Incredible to see that that is the support. Now, the resistance level is the highest point, honestly, from yesterday before falling. So this was not a resistance level from yesterday to today, but it's actually caused it to be the resistance level that I want to point out due to the fact that that's the only drop of bull and the highest point before leveling off in a downward direction and dipping like this, being controlled by the bears. So this is ideally an important number, but as of right now, the most important resistance level, which is actually closer than the top resistance level that we're about to look at, is the 50-day moving average, because the 50-day moving average will allow us to know on what side of the chart we're in. Are we in bullish territory or bearish territory? As of right now, we are in bearish territory. The moment we cross this, the bulls have actually broken through the first resistance level, which is getting back into bullish territory, and start to work their way up to newer highs. And that's the 50-day moving average. 737, I'd write that down. Super important number. It's a great number of reference to keep in mind as the day plays out tomorrow. Once that gets crossed, the bulls are going to want to break through the first resistance level in bullish territory, and that's 798. If the bulls accomplish this, they broke through two things. They broke through the 50-day moving average, getting into bullish territory, and they broke through the resistance level that's going to pull them further away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction, and that number is 798. The bulls are going to want to turn 798 into a support level so they can start to reach newer highs and newer resistance levels. Until then, the bulls don't have any sense of control in these charts. They need to break through the 50-day moving average so that they can start reaching newer highs. Now, once they accomplish that, they need to then reach this resistance level, 798, turn it into a support, and break away from the 50-day moving average as far as they can, reaching newer resistance levels and newer highs. On the other hand, we have our support. Our support is actually where the stock stands. It's literally the lowest point that it reached in the day, and it has just been falling. After market, it just continued to hit newer lows, and this is the lowest point reached in the day, which is 590. If 590 gets broken through, I want to emphasize this to all my investors and viewers. Pay very close attention to how quickly this is reaching newer lows. Are the bears taking control? Put your 1 minute, 5 minute, 15-minute charts to see what is going on and the behavior of this stock, due to the fact that this could start to see newer support levels and newer lows fairly quickly, because this is already in bearish territory, and breaking through this support is just moving it further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction, giving more leverage to the bears and more control. And if we zoom out here, down here is one of our support levels. When this leveled off before continuing the run, it already broke through one of the first ones, which is 759, and the next one was down here close to 534. So around that 530 to 540 range, that is the next support level that if it gets broken through, this will test newer lows and newer support levels, and this stock is on its way to it. And if it breaks through the support of 590, it could be well on its way to hit newer lows, newer support levels fairly quickly, and being dominated by the bears. So I want to emphasize that to every investor and viewer. Pay close attention to the behavior of what is going on with this stock. If it breaks through 590, is it moving fairly quickly down? Is it kind of hanging out sideways and the bulls have a chance to reappear? And I want to emphasize to all investors as well that if the bulls reappear, that does not mean that the bulls have gained control or have any sense of leverage here yet. They need to break through the 50-day moving average, turn that into a support to get back into bullish territory and work their way towards this resistance level of 798 so they can pull away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell by turning on all notifications to not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know you watched this video. And at the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. I talk about the S&P 500 and how it's rising several points on scheduled dates. These scheduled dates are Federal Reserve pump dates. I go into more detail about it in the video. I highly recommend any investor and viewer that is unaware of this or has not heard of this or hasn't had a chance to watch that video watches it, because as the S&P 500 is rising, there are several ticker symbols within it rising with it several points as well. So if the S&P 500 index is rising, there are individual ticker symbols rising anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but $3 per share or even 30 cents per share adds up. And also, as I always say, if you put $1 into the market and you get $2, you've done a great job. It's all about putting in an investment and getting back more than what you put in. I know that turning $1 into $2 is a small gain, but gains are profits and profits are profits. I always say that. That's the art of this game. The whole point is to be able to become more profitable. And this strategy is not to guarantee profits. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold or anything like that. I'm just here to inform every investor and viewer on the great opportunity that there is to maximize profits, minimize losses, and check out the whole video so that you can learn all the information that I share. It's a weekly series that I do. So if you're a first-time viewer and investor and this video was very informative, I'm sure you'll like the other one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope that the other video does grab your attention so that you can join Invest for Tomorrow's channel. And I really appreciate the support from all you guys. So all the first-time viewers and all my subscribers that are always coming back, I appreciate it, and I hope that I continue to relay helpful and informative information and nothing less to you all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.